Happy New Year. Welcome. Don't worry about the silly hat. How's it going, everybody? Happy New Year to you. 明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いいたします。Hope you're all well. What's up? How's it going? Nice to see you all once again. It's been a busy Christmas time. Hey, Jaden, what's up, man? How's it going? Trochi, brother. Happy New Year, Hayden Davis. Yeah, you too. I hope you're well. How's it going? Hello, Maria Marie. Yeah, so what's up? Happy New Year. How are you all? It's been a busy one. I've been really busy. Christmas, everybody wanted a camera, which is great. Thank you, everybody who bought a camera and bought a lens and bought stuff. That was awesome of you. Thank you so much. Helped get Christmas cracking. And I've also been busy with my book. More details on that later. That's been kind of wild. There's been a lot going on. So I just thought I'd do a New Year's live and say hi and hope you're all well and wish you all felicitations and all of that sort of thing. Happy New Year, JCH. I'm Kirby. Happy New Year to you too. Cheers from Canada, Brandon. Brandon's rates Mad P. Yeah, nice. Morbidly obese 99. Just finished 2 rolls of street pan. Can't wait to see how the shots came out. I hope they came out great for you. I'm sure they will. I'd love to see them if you share them. I will probably share them on my stories as well. So put them on online. Tag them JCH street pan. Minimum mofu. Sorry, I'm kind of dyslexic, so, well, I am dyslexic, so it's hard to read. Happy New Year from Hong Kong. Words I recognise are not a problem, but words I don't recognise are an issue. I picked up a Rolleiflex, Hayden Davies, photographer. I had recently picked up a Rolleiflex that turned out to be a prototype one from 1947. You lucky so-and-so. Write something about it. I'd love to have it on the site, you know. Write something about it and tell us all about it. I'd love to hear about that camera. That's rad. So if you've not been here before, if this is your first time, welcome to the JCH Instagram Live. This is your opportunity to ask me about anything. Ask me about cameras, ask me about Japan, watches, bikes, beer, food, anything, you know, but cameras as well. So this is your opportunity to ask me anything. If you haven't, you can also subscribe to the JCH Insta channel, and you know, you can get some extra sneaky peeky behind the scenes stuff. That 0.85 M6 looks nice. I've got one myself. Did the M6 ever come in higher magnification? No, it did not. That's as good as it gets. That is why it's called the HD. It's the high, the HM, high magnification. It's the highest magnification you get in the M6, the 0.85. And this is it, here, right here. Now, this only came out, very few of the M6s came with the HM 0.85 finder. Very few of these, so this is a pretty cool camera. This is gorgeous. It is for sale on the site now. Beautiful condition. You should come and get it. Let's see, Black. There's some awesome usernames on here, guys. You guys dope. Book, yes, I'm writing a book at the moment, which will be published. It's not a, oh, I'm writing it and hopefully somebody will take it up. I've already got the publishing deal, so it will be coming out later this year. So, Happy New Year, JCH. Thank you so much, Astro Solta. Thank you, and Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year from Missouri. Welcome. Thank you so much. I always love hearing where you're from as well. Tell me where you're from. I've had people from all over on here. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. It's just nice to see such a strong community, and, you know, people who just love photography and love to chat nonsense with me. I love it. So welcome to you all. If you've just joined again, lots of people just joining. Welcome. Tell us where you're from, what's going on. Got lots of news. Let's see, lots of news. And what are your thoughts on the Leica 3F? I think it's a great camera. Now, I don't use one myself. I've not ever been able to really get into the Barnax. Not my cup of tea. I find the viewfinder is extremely small and difficult to use. But I know a lot of people who swear by these cameras, especially if you really know how to sort of just shoot and forget. If you know your camera inside out, then these are great. The lenses obviously are fantastic. Beautiful cameras, beautifully made. This is a red dial 3F. This is available on the site. It's got an Elmar as well. This is gorgeous. I prefer, personally, I have myself a 3G because it's got that bigger finder. But still, 3F, a legendary camera, legend, you know. Let's see. Happy New Year from California. What's up, California? I wish I could come out there. I really do. It's been ages. I'm from Hong Kong now, living in San Francisco. Cool, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Happy New Year from Italy. Welcome, Italy. I hope you are well. It's good to hear from you all. So yeah, hello from Santiago via Argentina, La Peru. Wow, man, cool. Now, Argentina and Peru, countries I want to visit. I feel bad for the guys in Argentina right now because it's looking pretty sketchy. Yeah, with your new president. Yeah, but who am I to comment on politics? Stay in my lane, indeed. But yes, still a place I would love to visit. Unfortunately, I have a UK passport, which makes me ineligible to visit a lot of places because not a lot of countries like us. I wonder why. Yeah, my country's got an awful lot to answer for, but there you go. How hard is it to find a black Canon 7 50 with a 50 0.95 with box and all? How much do I expect? With box and all, it's going to be hard now. The last one I had in with box and all is going to be going back about 6 or 7 years now, and even then that was over it was about $4,500 back then, right? So I'd expect you to pay 5 to 6 now, easy. Now I know that a place in Hong Kong has just got a set, black Canon 7 with the 50. Photopia in Hong Kong, I believe that Gilbert over there has just got a set in. Go and have a look and see how much he's selling it for. I have no idea how much it's going for, but you could always check out his. I'm sure he'll really appreciate the referral. Yeah, let's see. Oh, welcome. Would you buy? I would buy a Nikon S3. Do you like it? I like it very, very much. Yes. I like the Nikon S3. I have in my own collection the Nikon S4, which is like a stripped down version of the S3. Not to say I don't like the S3, I just happened to have the opportunity to have an S4 and I took it. But the S3 is a great camera. It will be one of the cameras featured in my book. What's your favorite ramen place in Tokyo? Good question, because I can't eat ramen anymore. A few years back, I found out that I am quite severely gluten intolerant, and ramen was making me real sick, which is a shame because I really enjoyed ramen. I can't even remember the places that I used to go to now, honestly. There's Ichiran, I think, is probably one of the better ones, you know, in terms of chains anyway. But yeah, now I don't get the opportunity to eat ramen and it makes me very sad. You're welcome to Argentina. I would love to come, seriously, love to. The architecture, the food. Many years ago, I'll tell you a little story. When I was a backpacker, I was backpacking around Australia and New Zealand and Southeast Asia and all of that, you know, as you do when you finish university, back in the days when we actually could do those things, before the ladder was pulled up. And when I was living in Australia, I met this bunch of Argentinians and they were so cool. They invited me around to their place and said, we're going to have a barbecue. And I thought, oh, barbecue, you know, barbecue, pretty standard in Australia. Everybody has barbie. No, theirs was on another level, right? They had fresh pressed cane sugar juice and cane sugar rum. And they were mixing that and you were drinking that. And they had gigantic just ribs and cuts of meat. The food was nuts. I've never had anything like it in my life. And the people were so nice, so friendly, so welcoming. I would love to go. One of my great memories of traveling around the world, really, really was. Any advice for a new shooter of Rolex 3.5A? Yeah, I don't know, just make sure you carry a light meter because you're gonna need one, you know. Other than that, just practice on, before you shoot, just practice on, you know, getting your balance right, being able to make sure that you're correct in any situation. So it becomes intuitive, sort of muscle memory. Once you've got the hang of that, then you can start wasting frames, because otherwise you can come out with a lot of wonky photos. How much of a difference does the Mark II upgrades on the Mamiya 7 make? I noticed a beautiful one on your site. So it just gives a brighter finder more than anything. The one on my site has been upgraded with the Mark II finder, which has more contrast, which is a bit sharper. And that's really the main upgrade on that camera. Otherwise, they're very similar cameras. Let's see. Welcome to you all. If you've just joined us, and some of you have just joined us, it's nice to see you. Ask me some questions. I'm here for you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions and perhaps help you get a little bit through the day or something like that, you know, and just enjoy talking about photography and all sorts of stuff. So, love to have your MP6 skin on YouTube for my MP. So that actually came as standard on the MP6. You know, a lot of them come with the shark skin, the modern ones, but my MP6 came with the vulcanite, which is really cool. It's beautiful, and it's tucked away somewhere in there. I'm not going to try and get it out because it's tucked away too far in, but yeah, there's loads of cameras in there, loads of cameras. I've got loads of cameras on here too. Look at this, isn't it gorgeous? Before I finish answering questions, I'm just going to show you this 903 SWC, absolutely beautiful. This is just sold. This is off to its new home soon. The new owner's just on holiday right now, so I'm deferring on sending it off, which means I get to oogle and ogle at it as well, which is lovely because it is such a lovely camera. Let's see. I am from Elkhart, Indiana. Where the world's best RVs are made. Cool. What would be better than the F3 with an HP viewfinder? No need auxiliary finder. Want to use both eyes? You can with that kind of relief. Yeah, you're right. The HP finder is gorgeous. I need to get another F3. I really need to get another F3. I keep on saying it, and then I get one and I go, no, I've got so many cameras, and then I realise that I need to have another F3 in my life. I need another F3 in my life. I'm going to have to buy one. I want the F3P. That's it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get the F3P. I might as well just do it because I've got the I've got my dream lens now. In case I didn't show you before, I got my Nikon Noct, except this is the 1.2. This is just the regular 1.2. I've got my Nikon Noct in there, so now I'm gonna. If I put that on my F3, I'll be a very happy camper, you know. So, hey, Jess Hayes, what's up, Jesse? How's it going, man? Hi, Bellamy. Will they develop Reflex 500T in Tokyo? It has no barcode. Actually, really good question. I haven't shot it here. Have I? No, we did shoot it. We did a test on it, but we self-dev'd it. Yeah, we self-dev'd it. I found that if there's no barcode on the film, a lot of places won't even touch it, which is wild because half the film available now in Tokyo is all repackaged with no barcode, but none of the stores that sell it will take it for deving. You know, doesn't make any sense. So chances are, yeah, Jesse, chances are it's not going to be able to be dev'd. All the South American countries have mental barbecues. Yeah, that's what I hear, and that's why I want to go to South America so much. I'm gluten intolerant, so I'm not going to be eating any bread or anything. So give me rice, give me meat. I'm a happy camper. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to you all. If you've just joined us, thank you for joining. It's really nice to see you. I'm always open for your questions. And if you want to know about Japan or photography or anything, just ask. Any suggestion on where to get a Rico GR3 in Tokyo or Osaka? Yodobashi and Big Camera are all out. The 3, they don't make that one anymore, do they? I think that one's one of the older versions, right? So yeah, you're not going to be able to get it in Yodobashi or Big because they only sell new stuff. So you're going to have to head out to Map Camera or Fujiya Camera. Fujiya Camera is probably going to be your best shot, which is in Nakano in Tokyo. you might be able to get one there. They sell a lot of the older or discontinued digital stuff there, so you might want to check them out. Mamiya RZ67 or Pentax 67, Pentax 67. Whilst I like the RZ67, it's too cumbersome for me, and I do prefer an SLR type camera anyway, so yeah. What's the Rolleiflex box behind me? Oh, this one? Oh, that belongs to a very fancy camera. Let's see if I can find it for you. I've got a MP there, but that's not what we're looking for. Get to see a beautiful shot of my arse. There you go. That's for this. This is a Rollei 75 years 2.8 GX. This is very, very pretty. A special box for it there. It comes in a lovely wooden box as well. This is available on the site. It's gorgeous, but you need to have quite a lot of money because it's quite expensive. So put that back in there, nice and safe. Drop all sorts of other stuff because I'm a dickhead. But yes, this MP is for sale as well if you want it. And this one doesn't have the sharks in. This one's got the vulcanite looking skin on it, which is a bonus. It's also probably the cheapest, brand new, because it is brand new. It's the cheapest one you'll find anyway, so you should come and get it now before it's gone. It's $4,700 and it's an absolute bargain. What are your resolutions for 2024? Good question. Right, get this book finished for one. Drink less. Only drink in social situations, so I won't be drinking alone, or I won't be drinking alcohol at home if I can help it. I want to complete another 200-kilometer bike ride this year, and I would like to do a somewhat grand tour. I'd like to do a 2 or 3 day bike tour, try and take in about 500k. I want to do some big climbs this year. I climbed 38,000 meters last year. I want to try and do 50,000 meters this year. So mainly bike resolutions. I also would like to travel more. Yeah. Good point and shoot under $400. That the Konica Gemba Kantoku under $400. Or this, the Canon Auto Boy Zoom, again, like $50-60. Brilliant. So go and get some one of those. Don't look back, you'll be happy. Let's see, what else? And welcome if you've just joined us. It's Jaden. Hey, Jaden. I haven't seen Nazir. Has anybody seen Nazir? He's usually here by now. Ordered a 250 5.6C for the Hassie. I'd forgotten how fun that camera system is to use. Need a longer lens for sunrise and landscapes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't used the 250. I've got what have we got in here? I've got like a 120, but yeah, I don't have it. So any idea where to get a GR3X? Sorry, Yoda and Bick are all out. Yeah, I did answer this already. Yeah, go to Fuji Camera in Nakano. You might be able to get some help. FM2 for life. What up, Belle? It's Gun Show. Happened to catch you on live. Looking good. Mike, it's the Gun Show. Well. Very long time. Yeah, hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, that's been like 15 years, easy. Yeah, so that's kind of wild. That's rad, man. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. Cool. Looking to buy an F6. Anything to look out for? That it works, mainly. Ideally, you want to get one that has been given the firmware and the internal battery update, because that wasn't done on the earlier cameras and it was done on the later cameras. So you can, and this is the thing, people think, oh, I don't want to get one of the earlier cameras because they won't be very good. The earlier cameras will be just fine. Those shutters are rated forever, right? So just get one that's been serviced, where they've done the internal battery and they've done the firmware upgrade, and you'll be golden. You can always come to me to get one, because that's what I specialize in. I can get you one of these cameras. I can also have it serviced for you. So drop me a line and I can help you out in getting an absolutely lovely f6. Ooh, Voigtlander 12mm or 15mm, which would you go for? 15, I'm not a fan of super wide. Done it before, I had a 12mm, didn't like it, sold it. Had a 15mm, didn't really like it, sold it. I don't really like super wide. Excuse me. Must keep hydrated, it's very important. Drink water, you fuckers, drink. Make sure you drink plenty of water, it's good for you. I prefer a little bit less wide, you know, 28mm or something like that. I think the f3 with sports finder is very good to use, though not very attractive looking. Oh, no. I like the f3 with any finder. I think it's gorgeous. We've got a Jupiter 9, best bokeh ever seen through a lens. Incredible shots. I strongly recommend you try one. Never seen one, actually. I'll have to have a look out. There should be a few around here. Options on the Voigtlander for the Nikon F. Yeah, the Ultron, the 40mm. Is it the 45? 45, something like that. The Ultron. Absolutely spanking lens for the Nikon. In F mount, brilliant. Brilliant. So popular that they often sell out and they had to make more batches. So, yeah. Also, why has nobody made an affordable 21mm viewfinder in a market that needs to be filled? Because it's quite expensive to make them. Quite difficult to make them well. But yeah, good point. Very good point. Maybe some ingenious, sort of inventive person could get on that. That would be kind of cool. Andy O'Drew, what's our favorite SLR Nikon F3? Yeah, told you. Or the FM3A. Yeah. Akome from Kumamoto. Any tips on where to shop for film cameras in southern Japan? Good question. I have no idea, as I haven't actually been there. I've never been to Kumamoto. Want to, never had the chance. So yeah, I think your best bet is online. Really, you're going to be shopping online. I don't really know of many stores around that. I've been to Nagasaki, and they had. I've been to Hiroshima as well, and they had some a couple of really small stores, but nothing major. So yeah, I wouldn't be able. Oh, Renzo, man, how you doing? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Hope you're safe and well. It's been a long time. Wow, this is rad. I'm seeing some old faces in here. I haven't seen for absolutely ages. You know, really cool, really cool. Thank you for dropping by. It's really nice to see you. I'm building. This is I'm Carby. I'm building a vintage Leica vintage lens set, 1960s and 1970s. What are your recommendations for 21, 28, 35, 50, 90, and 135 focal lengths? 135. I mean, you don't have very many options. You've got like the Elmar with the goggles. I think that's about it. 1960s, 1970s, 21mm Super Angulon. 28mm Elmarit. 35mm Summicron. Obviously, you're going to be looking at like the Type 3, I think, Type 3. 50, I mean, Summicron or Summilux. This could get really expensive really fast. Summilux, again, is going to be expensive. Summicron 50, Type 3, 90, Elmar, maybe a Summicron, but that's going to be expensive. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on your budget, man, because you could get you could go a long way with this. Mfang, what's your favorite group set? Oh, group set, right? Yeah, group set. For my bike. So what I'm riding on my Cannondale at the moment, I'm riding Ultegra R. Is it 8000? The last fully mechanical group set. I like that. I haven't tried any of the Di2 electronic stuff. I'm sure it's inevitable, but I like steel. I like old bikes. You know, I like mechanical, I like rim brakes. So for me, the Ultegra that I've got right now is just about perfect. But yeah, good question. Thanks for asking. So Mike is taking pictures. I've got 2 flats with my Cannondale Synapse 105 in like 3 months. Man, last year was the worst year for my cycling. It was just the most unlucky year. at the start of the year, on my steel bike, I went through about 7 flats or 8 flats before I realised that the rim tape was absolutely fucked. And I had to have the rim tape on both wheels replaced. And then I got new TPI tubes on my Cannondale, and TPI tubes, while being super lightweight and so much fun, pop, 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 pop. Really hard to seat them as well. So I ended up, getting like 12 punctures last year. Had a broken rear Met cable, which just came out of the blue while I was luckily not climbing up a mountain. Had to have that replaced. Then I had the rear spokes on my rear wheels break twice. Yeah. Then I broke my front forks, had to have them replaced. Then I got a knee injury. So yeah, last year sucked, which is why I'm hoping this year is going to be much better. And I'm going to get a new set of wheels so I don't have to deal with that nightmare on the rear wheel. Nice bike though, Cannondale Synapse 105. Is the new M6 a rebadged MP? No, it is. It uses some similar components, but it is an M6. It's not an MP. It's a little bit different. Price is not much different though. The price is absolutely bonkers, man. They actually asked me to come into the Tokyo store, and I came into the Tokyo Leica store, and they asked me to come and have a look at the M6, and I did. And they said, "Would you like to buy one?" And I looked at it and went, "No, no, I can't. That's too much money, man. That's a lot of money for a camera that I already own." And I already own a better version of, so I'll stick with my MP, thanks. Have you seen abroad in Japan? Have you seen abroad in Japanese bike across Japan series? No, I have not. Don't really follow any of those guys. Might have to have a look into it. I'm much more interested in rides of Japan. He knows his stuff. He's really serious about it. There's a few rides across Japan that I want to do, and yeah, so I'm a member of a couple of Japanese like bike groups on Strava, and they always plan big rides. So yeah, really looking forward to doing some nice big rides across Japan this year. Any review of Harman film? I did a sort of mini review on the site, you can see when it came out. I only got 2 rolls though, so I haven't got any more rolls, and I haven't had the chance to test it anymore. Plus, everybody and their dog did a review. I think it's very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going. I'm really happy that Harman have done this, and I congratulate them heartily for doing this, because it is a really big deal, to have a new Harman film. So I'm really happy that they've done it. Yes, it's not perfect, but it will get a lot better. It definitely will get a lot better. Let's see. Ryu Sugimoto. Is it possible to find a Nikon S2 35mm 1.8 lens without buying the 2005 SP? Not the new one, no. If anybody parts with that lens from that camera, then they are absolutely mental, and I would happily come round and give them a slap. Like honestly, sometimes I see it where people have got sets, like an MP Hammertone set with the lens, and they're gone, "Oh, I don't like this lens, I'm just going to sell this lens." It's, what are you doing? No, chances of you finding one without the 2005 SP are slim to none. Sorry about that. Yeah, afraid not. I would definitely never separate them. I see you've got a box of Presto 1600 up there. I have. I've got an empty box. I've got a couple of frozen ones as well. I've got a couple in the freezer. Last couple left, so I'm going to use them for something special. Conic Ref. Let's see. Who else? Any more questions? Leo. How's it going? John Duprat. Good day, Bellamy, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, mate. Thoughts on the Rico Pentax contact prototype? Barfat magazine out of Japan did a piece of it with the Pentax team. Wondering if you read. I have read it. Very interested to see what they're doing, and they are pushing forward on this. This is really cool. I'm disappointed to see that they really have not thought through their market very carefully, or they have, but they're being guided by old men. Now I know this because I know that they also did a sort of semi-secret reveal in Europe recently to some influencers, I say influencers, it wasn't influencers, they just got stores that sell cameras. And I was told by an insider on there that it was basically a bunch of the old Japanese marketing guys, the old guys, came along and just showed them this, and they had no idea really about social media and about new resurgence in young people with film. They had no clue. They had not heard of any of our websites. They had not heard of any of the film photography bloggers or film photography influencers, as it were. You know, they'd heard of none of that, you know. And, you know, I'm really interested to see what they've done, but they're pitching it at this, you know, this sort of really young market when there's such a wider market available for them, and there are resources available for them. People would be happy, myself included, would be happy to help market and sell this camera, but they seem to be intent on sort of just completely ignoring what that is. I hope I really do hope that their sort of scope gets a bit bigger and they become a bit more aware of the support that they've got, because the product, yeah, I think the product, again, is going to be very similar to Harman. At first, the first product is going to be okay, you know, but it's a step in the right direction, and it's an important step in the right direction. And if it's successful, which it will be, which like Harman was, it gives them the financial ability to create something better and the incentive to create something better. So it's a step in the right direction. I'd just like to see them engage with people like us more, because we can help them. We can sell this camera for them, you know, which is really important if they want to make it a big deal, you know. So yeah, good, very good question. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate it on that one. Let's see, if you've just joined us, ask me some questions. Tell me where you're from, tell me what's going on, and I'm happy to hear it. Always happy to share with you what's going on. Always want you to buy cameras as well. We've got lots of new stuff. This SL is up on the site now. It's beautiful. Got an M1 in olive repaint up on the site now. There's lots of cool stuff. I want you to come and buy something. I want you to come and buy a camera. And if you can't find one, I will find one for you. Just drop me a mail. There's Linktree in the bio that tells you everything you need to know, how to get what you need. Jaden, planning on processing a few cartridges of E100 Super 8 from Hawaii this Arvo using my Lomo tank. Labor intensive, but damn, Super 8 looks good through a projector. It does, doesn't it? Especially that, you know, E100. It looks lovely. And Hawaii, man, I love Hawaii. I haven't been there for ages. I haven't been there since Corona, since before Corona. Had a holiday booked there, and then Corona happened like the week I was meant to be going. And did we get a refund for any of it? Did we? Shit. Yeah. Yeah, so haven't been back there since, which sucks because I like Hawaii very much. And there's a really good film scene there too. Really good people. So let's see. Dusty _ hey, what's up, man? Summit Chronica, hey Bellamy, Happy New Year to you too. What ISO would you shoot Tri-X 400 that's been expired a year ago? 400. It's only expired a year. Should be fine. Maybe 200. I don't know, but 400 should be fine. Any Rex for alloy rims? Alloy rims. Yeah. So Campagnolo Shamal Ultras. You can get them for about $1,000, and they are really good. Or Fulcrum Competition Zeros, like the Competition Zero Nights. You don't have to get the carbon ones; they have them in alloy as well. They are also, and Fulcrum and Campagnolo are the same company, right? So basically, they're very similar wheels, made in the same factory, just different branding. So yeah, if you're going to go alloy wheels, either that, or I know that Hunt makes a set of alloy wheels, but I don't know how good they are. But tried and true and tested, yeah. Or even a set of Marek Cassiriums, because again, tried and tested, they're going to last you forever, and they're not going to cost you a ton of money. So on a work break, I wanted to say hello, or as they say in here in IKEA, hey. IKEA, welcome. Get lost and then eat some meatballs. Oh, yeah, I love IKEA. If you're working at IKEA, could you tell them to sort out a gluten-free menu? That would be fantastic. Right. Film Yappy YouTube has been paraded around and ticketed and trademarked gatherings. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Interesting question, because I have just been asked to do this recently. So I got asked to do an event, right? And it was for a big name company. I'm not going to say which one. Big name company, and they wanted influencers there. And the initial mail I got from them was, we'd like to, have you at this event. We're looking for influencers. We're looking for people who can, sort of help showcase our stuff. And this is a paid event. This is a paid gig. And you'd be face of the crowd and all of this. And I thought, okay, well, paid gig, I guess maybe it could be interesting. See what they have to say. So I mailed them back and said, yeah, could you tell me a bit more about what it is? Could you tell me a bit more about, how much you're paying, and, because I've got kids to feed and all this, and what would be involved. And they got back and said, oh, it's going to be this really big event for this really famous company. Unfortunately, we don't have a budget for the talent, as they put it. And I was just like, yeah, okay, goodbye. Like, no, you're just trying to use my name as leverage, and you're not even going to pay for my time. No, absolutely not. I think it works for them. It works for the companies, and as long as the YouTuber or the influencer is completely transparent about, yeah, I'm here, this is my job, that's fine. But if they're trying to do that sort of smurfing kind of thing where they just, oh, I just happened to be at this event, and yeah, that's bullshit. You're being paid to be there, man. Okay, so, or in this case, maybe not. And I think this is also true. If you are then offered no money, and you're in a position to be paid for your skills, and you're offered no money, tell them to fucking jog on, right? Don't let them do that to you, because that's ridiculous. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, always get charged for your worth. Always get paid for your worth. And this is the thing. If somebody offers me, I have people saying to me, I really like what you do. I'll send you one of my products. No, fuck, man, I'll pay you for one of your products. Yeah, okay, because it's your job. It's kind of how it works. And if I like it, I'll share. Nasir, man, good evening, good evening, happy new year, New York in the house. I was wondering when you were going to turn up. I was getting a bit worried. Hope you're well, good to see you, man. Do you have any favorite 90s steel bike frames? Hell yeah. Oh man, the Panasonics from the 90s. Yeah. Level, let's see, Campagnolo Master and stuff like that. Steel frames, yes. Eddie Merckx, oh my goodness, yes. So many great steel frames came out of the 90s. So many, too many to mention, and too many to afford, because that's just another expensive rabbit hole, man. I swear to God, my hobbies, why do I just pick expensive hobbies? It's ridiculous. Why can't I have a cheap hobby? Happy New Year, Brett. How you doing? Brett Curry. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year to you too, mate. Hello from Alaska 907 Film Photos. So yeah, I'll shout you out. I'll always shout you out. By the way, if you want to subscribe to the JCH channel, you can, and you can get behind the scenes and secret super duper content and stuff. So make sure you subscribe, or even buy a badge or something. I really appreciate it. It helps us. And also go and get yourself some JCH merch from the Teespring store, because everything helps me continue to do what I'm doing here, and hopefully make it bigger and better and brighter for all of you. So I really appreciate your support. You can see the links. I'm also recording this for YouTube, so I'm going to put this on YouTube later on. You'll be able to see all of the links and all of that sort of stuff there as well. If you want a camera, if you want some merch, if you want anything like that, it'll be all down there. So is the Broncos RF, I think you mean the Bronica, but Broncos is a good one. It's the Broncos RF 645 dependable? Not anymore, really. I am a bit skittish around them. They are very difficult to repair. I know there are a couple of places that repair them, but it is very expensive because they're electronic. So a little bit careful about them. Yeah, be aware. I've just done Shinonami Kaido from Hiroshima to Matsuyama, carrying my M6 and 2 lenses. Absolutely marvelous. Recommended in winter. The Shinonami Kaido is one I have been wanting to do for years. Yeah, I really want to do that ride. I was hoping to do that one last year. I didn't get the chance. I'm hoping to do that one this year. We'll see how that goes. Cut my finger. Ow. Yeah, that must have been a lovely ride. I don't know if I would carry an M6 on it. I know a guy who did that whole ride in one day on a steel single speed. Madness. Absolute madness. Mental. Yeah. Speaking of expired black and white, reminds me I need to shoot some of my HIE. Interested to see the results, especially in darkroom. Anyone have experience with it? Not me, I'm afraid. If anyone has experience with HIE film, drop Jaden a line. John Duprat, hey John, building this Rico news, do you think if successful a manufacturer like Nikon could finally wake up and experiment with a film even for an anniversary? If any of the companies was going to do it, I would expect it to probably be Nikon. Yeah. I also read today that on Cosmophoto, great website, owned by a good friend of mine, Stephen Dowling. You should go and check it out. Also go and buy his film. He's really up with the news. He's always getting good news in. And 30% of sales for Leica last year, or the year before, 30% I think it was last year, was film cameras. 30% of their sales. That's huge. That's huge. So don't knock it. I think Nikon, you know, could, if anyone could, and if anyone had the expertise, it would be Nikon. And they're still proud of their history. They've got their museum and they're immensely proud of their history. So they haven't turned their back on it like some other companies. Like, yeah, so yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Never say never. Rocket Brompton, hey, JCH, Hangman, how's it going? Do you know where or which website I could get notice or check out different Kansas camera events and shows? You're going to have to go to the ICS website to find out when the ICS show is, which is usually in February and October. There's no real one centralized website for the camera fairs, unfortunately. They don't, because there's two different groups and they don't work together because they don't like each other. So, but they do, but don't, but do, but don't. But yeah, so you have to go to ICS, I think it's 1969 or ICS 1979, and you'll be able to find out when their shows are. But even then, they don't put up a schedule. They just kind of put it up when they feel like it, you know, because it's run by a bunch of old farts. Let's see. Oh, it's going too fast. To a new camera did this shit. Did you treat yourself to a new camera this year? I didn't. Did I? Did I buy myself? No, I didn't. I didn't buy myself a new camera this year. I bought myself a new lens this year. I bought myself a Nikon Noct. That's what I bought. I'm very, very happy with it. Hello, Bellamy. Any suggestions for film scanners? Looking for a Nikon Cool Scanner LS40. Can you recommend it? Never used the Nikon Cool Scanner. I've heard great things about them. Very, very expensive now. Very hard to repair. Very hard to find as well. Serrano scanning or Serrano film scanners. There's a place in America that sells refurbished pack-ons and cool scans, all that sort of stuff. I think they're the best place to look for that in the States. But yeah, I've not used one, but I've heard great things. I don't have a scanner option at the moment. I would like to get myself one of those Plus Tech ones just to do things quickly. And then if I like an image, I can take it somewhere and get it really properly scanned. Happy New Year to you too, Chad Kuomo. Happy New Year, man. Nasir, I hope you have a family have a wonderful year. I hope yours too. In fact, I hope all of you and your families have wonderful, happy New Years. Hold on, there's the door. Back in a sec. Hey, there we go. Hey, chop my to the side. Sorry everyone, I've just got to do a cash at the door delivery fee. I'll be right with you. But I'm still here in the background. I've just got to pay for a cool lens that I bought yesterday. 1, 2, 3. But keep on asking me questions, keep on talking, because I'm going to be right back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 60. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just bought a lens, actually. I'll show it to you if you're really nice. I'll show it to you if you're good. I just bought a lens which I'm quite happy with. It's quite exciting, so hold on a second. Here we go. Got something exciting, got something new. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I'm just waiting for my change from the guy at the door who's like 75 years old, doesn't know how to use his computer. So hold on. Goodness me, sorry, right back. Apparently he couldn't count either. Blimey. Right, well, we're back. I'll answer some more questions. Sorry about that delay. There was somebody at the door. Flipping heck. Do you want me to open it? Do you want me to open what's in the box? Shall I open the box? I'll open the box. Nice hat. Thanks very much. Yeah, I like this hat. Belated late sign from Santa Barbara. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thoughts on the Mamiya 33 Professional? Good camera. Interchangeable lenses. Very cool. Getting a bit old now though. Let's see. Need a pair of scissors for this one, otherwise I'm going to tear my fingers to pieces. Let's have a look. What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's have a look. This is something I bought the other day because I thought it was quite special, and I decided to get it for myself. The Shinonami Kaido is great. We had a Brompton meet last year. It was awesome. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Right. Lots of happy packing paper. Yeah. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. No thanks. Don't want that. Okay, right. I'm excited. What's in the box? Do you want to see? Okay. Oh, so much cling film. Why is it necessary? Goodness me, this isn't enough to choke an albatross. Absolute nutcases. Why'd you do this? Yeah, I never understood this. I just don't. I mean, I wrap my cameras well, but I don't wrap stuff in cling film. It's the worst because it seals in any moisture, any temperature fluctuations. Ugh. I swear to God. And it makes it impossible to get it out because they've sealed it in cling film and bubble wrap. I'm going to have a word with this guy. Say, don't ever send me anything in cling film again. There was it's been some years, there was rumour Nikon was going to do a new S. Wouldn't it be a wonderful thing? It would be, but it's very unlikely. If they did anything now, it would be a new F. Let's see, there we go. That's what I got. It's a Nikon This is a Nikon. This is a Nikon 3.5 2.5W Nikon C, except this one is special because there's a spelling mistake. It doesn't say Nikon, it says Nikon. They made a mistake, so that's another one for my collection of mistakey lenses. I'm pretty happy about that. That's for me, thanks very much. I will be taking that and putting it in my cupboard in my collection. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Right, thank you for the information, checking it right now. Hope to see Kanto riding or taking photos. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, drop me a line. Do you know any good vintage watch shops in Tokyo? Next month I want to go. Drop me a line, I'll take you. I know some really good ones. I know some really good ones if you got the cash. It can get really expensive though. We're gonna need some elevator music while he's gone. Some music. Yeah, it doesn't help. I'm the only person in here, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Recently, I got myself an MS Optics ISM 50 1.0. Great lens for portrait, even just snappy. Might think of getting 28 or 35 in the future. Don't wish for any expensive one. Any Osusume. The 28, the new 28 1.7 is probably the most popular lens we've had from Miyazaki for quite a while. People really like it. It's very good. It's a very good lens. He doesn't have a 35 lens at the moment available, so this is pretty much your only option, but it is very nice. When Bellamy says it's a cool lens, you know it's going to be something nice piece. Yeah, that was pretty special. I saw it and I went, ooh, I need to have that. I need to have that in my life. It's go, yes, let's see the lens. Okay, Nasir, I'll show it to you again. 35, 2.5, Nikon for the S mount rangefinders, except this one's got a spelling mistake. And that's why I bought it, because it has a spelling mistake. It doesn't hurt that it's actually a really good lens as well. Although this one does have a couple of spots in it, but I can have them cleaned out, so I don't really care. They weren't particularly honest about the condition of the lens, but yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not in it for that, I'm in it for something else. So, yes, good choice. Right, and anyway, it was cheap. It didn't cost me much. So that's the name of the game, you know, just keeping your eyes peeled and finding things when they appear and just being quick. Don't sleep on them. That's the whole point. If there's one thing I've learned doing this for years and years and years, if you see something and you think that's a good price, that's a good thing, don't sleep on it, because you go back and it will be gone. It'll be gone. So if you see it, get it. Yeah, just that's my imparting wisdom. Agreed, seems very unlikely. If anything is ZF success, we'll see a digital version. Blech. No thanks. Pass. FE or FA? FA. Gonna go with the FA. FE's just not reliable enough anyway. Have to head out. Glad to see you well, man. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us, Jeff. We really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Happy New Year to you too. Very cool lens. Yes, it is a very cool lens. Happy New Year, Ashley's gaze. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. Wow, my forehead's looking huge if I do that, so slap head. Okay, Nikon quality control did not catch the spelling mistakes or just decided to sell them. I think it was probably a case of they were too expensive to dispose of back then, and they just put them out because it was probably only a very small amount. I've only heard of a handful of these, you know, so. Looking to sell some of my watches. Do you have any recommended places in Tokyo to trade in sellback watches? Everywhere's going to offer you dog shit prices, really. That's the name of the game here. Unless you sell them personally, you're going to get like 50% of market. Even with the you know, you've got Jack Road and you've got Kamikichi and any of these stores, they will all take your watch and sell it. You know, they will all buy your watch from you, but they will offer you crap. So I would say try and sell them yourself, or try and go through Chronotime or something like that and find an experience, or find a platform where you can sell them, where you'll get more money for them. Akiome, Kotoyoro, thanks. Do you rate the Voigtlander Bessers? Will keep prices keep riding? Yes, I do rate the Voigtlander Bessers. I think they're very good cameras and they're very easy to get into M mount with. Yes, the prices are going to rise because they're just going to become less and less. Why no love for the Pentax LX, KX, and MX? Plenty of love for them. Great cameras. I like the LX. Love the LX. It's going to be in my book. You have to only shoot one medium format camera for the rest of your days. What are you choosing? Mamiya 6.7. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mamiya 6.7. Yeah. Missed a very good value and high quality Topcon Super RE with 1.4 58mm, but slept on it and it was gone. That's it. If you sleep on it, it's gone. That's what always happens. Just received my 3 nights in Arizona, booked by Nick Carver. Yeehaw! I've been looking forward to this. That's very cool. Nick Carver's a cool guy. Happy New Year from San Francisco. John Tazbaz just jumped on a roller called Art Deco and a persistent 2-year search. Jumped on it as soon as I saw it. That's the name of the game, man. Well done. Am I mistaken, or is that Nikon 35 2.5 went on to Nikon S, or Voigtlander used similar formula for their 35 2.5 scope art? I don't know about Voigtlander, but it was a similar one to the Nikon S, yes. You're right. So, look, time's running away with us. I've been talking for absolutely flipping ages now. Nearly an hour, in fact. So we're going to finish up fairly soon. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all the lovely questions. I really appreciate it. Please keep on coming back. I'm going to try and have one every week if I can. Please make sure you go and check out the website, the YouTube, the Teespring merch, Instagram, all of that sort of stuff. Keep on following. Come and buy some cameras, come and buy some lenses, and always you can mail me if you have any questions, if you want to know something about cameras, or if you want to buy a camera, just mail me and I can help you find the camera of your dreams. So, John Chupat, cheers Bellamy, I'm off back to work. Yeah, me too, I've actually got work to do. Do you know some place that serves TLRs? My C330 has spacing issues. Yes, if you mail me, I can probably help you with that. See you, man. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, take care of yourselves, and yeah, my thing's frozen up. Yeah, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. This will be up on YouTube later on, so you can go and see the whole thing in its entirety in lovely 4K or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, all right, thanks very much. Keep on shooting film. Happy New Year. Take care. See you all soon. Peace.